Hello guys, welcome to the Superwatch channel. For as long as anybody can remember, Citizen watches have been the gold standard for cutting-edge, futuristic wristwatches. Since my childhood, I've known Citizen watches to be simple, inexpensive, solar-powered timepieces. However, there's more to the brand than meets the eye. Their technological advancements are quite remarkable. Today's video will go through the top Citizen EOD Drive watches that you can buy this year. I've included links in the description below for further information on the goods. Let us begin without further ado. Number 1. Citizen EOD Drive Satellite Wave CC307580E. First up, we have the CC307580E, a watch that packs two innovations from Citizen into a small stylish case that will look great on your wrist. The display displays the remaining battery life of the watch, the global timer, and the EOD Drive system, all in one convenient location. Although it is not a tiny watch, measuring in at a substantial 44 millimeters in diameter, the CC307580E is undeniably attractive. With its sleek black PVD stainless steel case and matching bracelet, this watch exudes an air of understated opulence and modernity. I must admit, I'm not a huge fan of green, but this particular hue truly complements the watch's gloomy vibe. The acid green accents are the cherry on top of an otherwise understated monochrome black watch, making the whole thing work. If you're after a taste of Citizen's most advanced and high-end timepieces, the CC307580E is a substantial portion of that luscious cake. Number 2. Citizen EOD Drive BX1000 and 189E. Similar to the CC307580E that we talked about earlier, the Citizen BX1000 and 189E is a watch that showcases two cutting-edge technologies, although it differs significantly. The BX1000 and 189E takes a more subtle and sophisticated approach to design than the CC307580E, which showcases that technology in an extremely modern and forward-looking manner. The watch has a far more conventional form with a silvered stainless steel casing that is 41 millimeters in diameter. Nonetheless, it is both contemporary and classic in its execution. In addition to the EOD Drive technology, the watch has a perpetual calendar, a world timer, and a function that warns when the battery is low. Although it is primarily designed as a traveler's watch, its design also makes it perfect for everyday wear. I particularly like how the city rings along the outside of the dial, and the globe theme occupies the most of the dial space. It's a great accessory to the watch's show-stopping world timer mechanism. Having a perpetual calendar that doesn't require modification until its programmed deadline in 2100 is also a lovely touch. You can get a good look at the technological prowess without breaking the budget with the BX1000 and 189E. Number 3. Citizen EOD Drive Rose Gold Stainless Steel BG6000 48301A. A true classic three-hand dress watch would be missing from any list describing the finest timepieces available, would it? The EOD Drive BG6000 48301A is just like any other classic, understated dress watch. Slender, with a casing that is just 37.2 millimeters in diameter. If it weren't for the second hand and the generally contemporary appearance, this may be mistook for a classic vintage dress watch. Slender applied indexes in rose gold matching the case and hands, a silvered multi-layered dial with a clean sandblasted pattern on the inner ring and nice circular graining on the outer ring, and a simple minute ring along the inner dial's edge create a clean, modern, almost Bauhaus design, all without the date window to detract from the symmetry, making the watch a versatile, everyday dress watch. The dependable, no-nonsense EOD Drive caliber that powers it will also make sure that it runs for a very long time with almost no problems or maintenance needs. Dress watches are a must-have accessory, and the EOD Drive BG6000 48301A is a great option whether you're shopping for a new one or currently have one. Number 4. Citizen EOD Drive BU 402281E. No one can go wrong with a quality sports watch, but a well-designed wristwatch can really elevate a pair of pants and a tie. However, if you're the type who admires classic three-hand dress watches and wonders if there's more to them than just the time, and sometimes the date, then this one is for you. The Citizen EOD Drive BU 402281E is an ideal choice for a dress watch. The first thing you should know is that it isn't your average, slim three-hander with a leather strap. The case is sharply angled, and the bracelet is similarly sharp and narrow, with thin lugs that stick out. Despite its futuristic appearance, the piece's execution is far more understated than it appears on paper. Actually, the gold PVD stainless steel case and beautiful dial make it a very classy piece. Everyone knows that most timepieces show the day and date in two separate windows. However, Citizen BU 4000 and 1811H uses subdials and hands to provide the time and date more conventionally, and that adds a touch of complexity while keeping the watch's understated style in check. The design is balanced and unique, the text is easy to see, and it can practically run itself thanks to Citizen's EOD Drive technology. If you're seeking to elevate your style with a more refined and visually appealing watch, the EOD Drive BU 4000 and 2281E is a great pick. Number 5. Citizen Promaster Skyhawk ATGI 8000 and 7852L. We have covered Citizen's traditional watchmaking past. Now, let's have a look at their cutting-edge Blue Angels Skyhawk GI 9000 and 7852L, which is a new take on their iconic watch. An ode to the squad, the Citizen Promaster Blue Angels AT uses radio control signaling to keep accurate atomic time in 43 cities. You can get this Promaster Blue Angels AT with a steel bracelet or a leather strap. The case is 46 millimeters in diameter and made of stainless steel. There are huge lugs on both ends of the spherical, brushed finish casing. Against a dark blue background with white text, the visual features yellow highlights. A dark blue hue also adorns the dial. Arabic numerals for 3, 6, and 9 with an arrowhead for 12 make up the hour indices, which are big bars. The casing mimics the shape of the fuselage, while the dial takes design cues from instruments found in cockpits. To illustrate the multitude of data that must be shown, the dial is quite cluttered with a combination of printed analog displays and LCD windows. A mechanical slide rule that is wound by hand gives the bezel an air of complexity. The other functions include a chronograph, a perpetual calendar, 2 time zones, alarms, a countdown timer, a digital backlight, a display of the current time in UTC, and an indication of the power reserve. To show the signal information from the radio transmitters, the dial also has secondary indicators. The printed nomenclature on the dial includes the brand name, model designations, and the Blue Angels insignia. Overall, the GLI 8000 and 7852L is a fantastic addition to any collection and a fitting tribute to the technological brilliance for which Citizen is renowned these days. So that's it for the best Citizen EOD Drive watches of this year. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive notifications of our latest videos.